Let's do that as well. See what happens. I don't know what's going to happen if I've got. It's all going on there. Benedict, hello. What's going on then? What is going on? Sunday. I've just uploaded a catch-up clip, which means I've done 28 clips, 28 minutes of video. I am completely crazy. Yeah. Thanks, David. Athena, hello. Surikri, is that how you say it? Mod, hello. Mandy Spence, that's a lot easier for me to say. Mary, hello. John, hello. Right. What's the other? How to do Twitch TV, OBS Studio. Okay, let's have a go doing Twitch for a gig while we're here. Someone can help me. Hello, out for a Priya. Is that right? Crazy puppy. God, that's been a while, hasn't it? My word. How you doing? Right, I have no idea how to do this. Scene selection. Mel, hello. How you doing? Peter. I can't pronounce it. Grosbeak. Right. What? Right, let's just switch that off because it's drawing insane. Reet, hello. Da Vinci. 151452, hello. Right, I'm going to try and go to Twitch and go live here as well on Twitch. I don't know what I'm doing. No idea, but we'll have a go. Usual story. How you doing, Da Vinci? Your ID looks very familiar for some bizarre reason. Why is that? Have we spoken before? I'm good. Oh, yeah, you follow me. That's very kind. Do that. Right. I don't know what I'm doing. What's going on then, Da Vinci? What are you doing? What is going on? How is things? Are things? I saw it, yeah, but bizarrely I didn't watch it. But yeah, I saw the first 10 seconds, I think. Is it good? You liked it? Excess. That's not Kyra, is it? It's not Kyra. No. Is that how you spell? No, it's KYRA. How's creative? Yeah. Amazing. I was really tired yesterday, and I feel fine now. Bike ride. I feel better. I'm just doing Twitch, updating Twitch with stuff. Let's do Twitch. Anyone does Twitch? Let's have a look. let's have a look on here and see what the heck I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's never stopped me in the past. They're not going to like that image. It's got a logo on it. Are you? Yeah, I tell you what. What is it, unlimited, or is it like? I was thinking very, very, very soon they're going to bring out something. Has it been out for a while? I haven't heard of it, but yeah. Okay. But you've got unlimited parts, and you've got WAN, 5 seconds. You've got stuff. So this is why I had Runway for so long, because it was unlimited. You just keep pushing the button. But yeah, I think WAN they're running on their server. No, I don't use FreePick, and I did try early on to get, because some of the people I know are on the creative partner program thing, and yeah, it just didn't happen. And actually, the creative partner program's all right, but then they're pushing you to do stuff, and I'm just like, I've got enough to do without doing this is the great, So, yeah, not knocking it. I appreciate free credits, but yeah. What am I using? Everything. I've got credits in lots of different places. I can use a lot of different things. I should go through some of it, but yeah, I would say give me a scene, and I'll tell you that every single part of that is different, and I've used. Did you see the latest one, XS? Did you see? Hi, DM. Hi, Sky. Did you see the recent one yesterday? It was really late last night. I put it at like 11. But I don't want to reveal what it is until you see it. My favorite model at the moment is Claudia Schiffer. That's not true. That was the only model that I could probably name and get the joke out. I couldn't think of anyone else. My favorite model at the moment is the one that works. That's my favorite. Because so many times I get sold into it's amazing, and then I try one little thing, it doesn't work. How many times, it's like, oh yeah, it's so brilliant. Just do this, put it on there, total and utter junk comes out. Hi, Effie. So yeah, whatever. But yeah, sometimes yesterday I was getting 4 or 5 of them trying to get something, and none of them worked. So yeah, and that is a very good example of me putting stuff in and looking absolute trash. But yeah, it was the 750, not the ultra brilliant one. So again, you've got image to video, different image, different video generator will give you a different thing. Different versions, 2.1 of Kling, 2.5, all different. Then how many seconds? Sometimes, there's so many variables. So yeah, I would, Kling. I think really, if I would boil it down to the people that do it every day, Kling has always been the one that they always shout at me, going Kling, Kling, Kling. It's bizarre, but that is the one I would say is the most talked about, and I can understand why. It's saved me so many times, but again, many times I can show you like 20 out of 21 that are total and utter junk. So it's Really? Well, there we go. Amazing. Really? See, again, it depends what you do. You know, if that's what's working, use that. Yeah. But you see how different some of my stuff is. So yeah, each clip is a journey. And I was thinking this morning, it's like a little work of art. Some people total trash, but a little work of art. Each part is a learning journey. Each part is maybe trying three or four models. It's all a process. So yeah. Excess. Much more natural on WAN. Yeah, okay, good. My consistent character workflow is, a month ago, I would have said, oh, it's like this. In the heat of the moment, it's throw it together, hope for the best, and if it looks all right, then do it. So yeah, you've got to realize, someone asked me how long does it take me. So I look at that 60 seconds. Yesterday, that clip took me 12 hours. Okay, so I don't have time to always create the character. And what I normally do, I'll show you, is create a character sheet. The problem with character sheets is every time I want to update it, it's like doing another one. So it's another huge amount of work. And now I've got, how many characters I've got? 12, 13. Some of them released, some of them not. So yeah, I'll show you in Photoshop what just mine. Where are we going? But yeah, this is what I started with. I'm not doing this because I haven't got time. But yeah, this is me. Oh, slow. I will show you now. Okay, this is not finished. Okay, this is still working on it. That one. That one. Come on. There we go. Make sure I've got everything. So look. Okay, that is the old one. So I did it in, that's another story. I did it in vertical because if you put a landscape image into Nano Banana, it'll give you a landscape. You see that? Kept getting the back of my head wrong, so I did that. These are not right. These need to be changed. And then you want a really big close up of that. And this, sometimes it will go to that as well. All right. Take a screenshot, but yeah. So imagine doing that for 12 characters. Yeah, it's immense. It's inhumane, the level of stuff. Yeah, and there's so many things. If someone saw me working, they would think I was completely crazy, completely nuts. It is multiple levels, multiple things. I'm thinking of 5 different layers at a time. I've got 5 different products going sometimes. Sometimes I'm going from one to another, and then I'm basically going like that. So one doesn't work, so I'm pushing it to that one. Then I'm doing that, then going over there, and then coming back, and then pushing it. So I'm not bigging myself up. I'm just telling you how hard it is. is incredibly hard. And, you know, the great thing is, and the difficult thing is, that if I need to go and change the music, I can bring the music out, I can change a part, I can remove it, I can put a sound in, I can adjust the timing. You can do that anyway, but add sound effects in the right place so it sounds in the right key, you know, to that level. And imagine doing that on everything. So in effect, what you can do, you can shove the bits around. I know, but to get where you want. Yeah, and you're on a time limit. Yeah, I'm on a time limit. The rules are 1 a day. That's it. Yeah. You know, I remember the Pixar guy saying that they do 3 seconds every week. 40 hours, 50 hours a week, 3 seconds. So, yeah. I don't think I could actually mentally do 3 seconds a week. 50 hours sometimes for 3 seconds if it's a complicated scene. So, yeah. Hi, Kelly. Guardrails. That's the newest thing AI says. Yeah, excess. Yeah, check it out. But yeah, there's a video. There's lots of videos on YouTube about how the artists do. But yeah, I think it's 3 to 4 seconds a week. One person, and only one person can do it because you move it, and then rendering times are immense. Like hundreds of thousands of hours of rendering time. Because what they do, they put it in. As I understand it, I can't remember the software. People will know more than I do, but basically what they do like a very low res version of it, and then what it does, it understands that, and then it up-reses it, obviously 4K, but yeah, it takes hours. Hi, Kelly. AI's helped me so much. That's good. It's helped me so much as well. We were trying to do Twitch, weren't we? I'll have to work it out. I don't think I'm going to do it now. It's going to be OBS. It's going to ask me for a key. Should we try? Shall we try? 29 messages got in there. Channel. Right, let's have a go. Phil is offline. Website, yeah, that's my website. Yeah, customized channel. 1 follower. Do you know what that is? Me. I followed myself. You can do that. The rendering for Godzilla was immense. Yeah. I bet. Yeah. Hours and hours and hours. And I'm sure they got, it's not a Commodore 64 they're doing on, is it? It's like millions and millions of pounds worth of gear. And even that. Banks of servers, and they probably don't do it themselves. They just send it to wherever. Right, create a dashboard. Right, go to Creator Camp. Do you know what I want to do? I just want to tell me how to set up. I don't want to go to Creator Camp. I want the code. Just tell me how to set OBS up for Twitch, and let's go. That's the way I like it. Completed, not started. Let viewers know. Yeah. But yeah, I think the way I look at it is it's all part of the same thing. Obviously, I'm looking to increase the quality of everything, which will happen. But the fundamental driver, which a lot of people aren't doing, is the story. So the story is the key. Some days I've spent 4 to 5 hours just on the script because it's important to me, and the bits don't fit together. And the script is it's the least easiest part for me. Text reading is not my thing. So I'll go over it many times. And then once you've got this, there's about 6 parts of the script as well. It's not just like, okay, the script's done and you can't just ChatGPT it, because it doesn't know. It doesn't know forwards and it doesn't know backwards. You can give it lots and it will give you it will understand a certain amount, but then it will come back with something really ridiculous, like it will tell you, okay, today we're doing this, and it will come back with junk, complete junk. One day, absolute 4 or 5 hours I spent on it, and it was just every single thing it did was wrong. So yes, I'm using AI to write the script. No, it's not creating the script for me. I'm facilitating every part of the story, every single part of that story, starting with my idea. It's giving me stuff, but it's not giving me anything. It's not giving me anything that's gonna drive the story. It's helping me place the story, put ideas in. Sometimes it does the lines, sometimes it doesn't. A lot of the time I have to go in. A lot of the time, I would say every time I've gone in and changed every single word of what they've said, like 90% of it, because it's junk. And then it will keep saying the same thing. Like it keeps saying mode says stay safe or something. It's something like, and I was like, oh God, every time, stop doing it. So hi Kelly, thanks for the follow. So yeah, I would say it's AGI, my foot. If ChatGPT was an assistant in an office, it would be sacked in the morning on its first day. It's just, it doesn't understand it. You've got to spoon feed it everything. So yeah, and they're saying, oh yeah, it's better than a PhD. PhD of what? Adding up. It can't even count words. Give me 200 words. 500. Count the words. Oh, it's 232. No, it's not. 500. I can see it's 500. But it gives back. How do you mean, Kelly? But yeah, the thing that I found, I think, more than anything else, ChatGPT is great. Yeah, and I'm, God, the level that I am using it is, if you saw some of the stuff that I've got, it's crazy. But general intelligence, i.e., what level of intelligence, I would say I could teach my 10-year-old. That's not her age. I would say what level? Yeah, a 10-year-old could beat ChatGPT on a lot of things. Basic stuff, basic copy paste. Put this. How many of those? Counting words. I still haven't sorted that out. It's like, come on. I feel like pushing me. Yeah, it does. I think it's some of the conversations. I'm testing it and it's testing me. I think a lot of it is time wasting, fluff. It's like I said before. It was like it's prompting me. It's trying to find out how annoyed I get, how frustrated I get. It knows it's wrong. I know it knows it's wrong. It's too obvious. Remove 2, so it removes them all. It knows that. It's just testing me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm using it to create more. That's it. And I think I'm very conscious that sorry, it's not. I'm very conscious that I could let it go off and create a story. I'm very conscious, but I don't let it. I always bring it back, and then, you know, some of the stuff on time travel, because you understand it's time travel now that I'm doing with 1212. You know, loads of research done. It's gone quite high level on a lot of things. To a level where I don't understand, and a level where I would have to have some scientific or level of understanding to get there. And then I just boil it down into bits, and then, you know, tell me like I'm a 7-year-old or whatever, and do it that way. But yeah, I would say it's amazingly clever and amazingly stupid all at the same time. It's like, maybe that is the way that is, but I don't think so. I think a lot of it is it's testing us. That's what I think. I think it's trying to find out how we react, how we develop, and how the journey through what we're trying to do, they either help or don't help. That's what I think. But yeah. Yeah. You know, my writing ability is really low. You write a book. Oh, good. Yeah, time travel. Yeah. Hi, Rachel. Yeah, I think thanks for the gift. That's what you got to do. You got to be in control. I think it's very easy to let it go. I've done that before, and and then it goes off, and then it doesn't understand what it's done. And many times it will suggest something. I'll put it as this is what we're going to do, and then it just does something else. Right, where am I? And sometimes, like it's like the voiceover for what I've just done. It'll get it perfect, but it's the reason it get it perfect is because I've fed it exactly the bits, so it knows the story that I put in. It knows all the stuff that I put in. So it's got all the data. So all it's doing is summarizing. So it summarizes great. That is a brilliant thing that it can do. Just excellent. Take 10,000 pages and give me 5 lines. You know, it's brilliant. I think that is this one of the amazing things that I use every single day, whether it's a video, whether it's a text, whether it's a book. You know, I'm never going to read 200, 500 page book. I'm never. Give me the 10 most important things about the book. You know, wow. You know, that is mind blowing, isn't it? Thanks for the follow. Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of that is the level of release that it's doing, and it's learning. You've got to realize it's prompting you. It is working out, how do we deal with humans? How do we get them to be happy, to be sad? I know that's crazy. How do we give them enough to get them through, but not too much that they don't do it? If I give them 10,000 pages, they're going to be happy. If I give them one line, they're going to be happy. Those kind of questions. But yeah, I would say if it was a physical being and you put it in any office, on the first morning, it would get the sack because it doesn't know basic stuff. How to count is one of those crazy you know, how can it not do that? Because it's a text-based. It's not a calculator. It's text-based. You know, do it now. Copy, go to Google Sheets or Word, look at the word count, put it in ChatGPT, say how many words. It won't get it right. It's like mad for it. Like, how can it not do that? Fundamental thing. But yeah, and loads of stuff like that. And then you can upload a picture and it'll tell you how many Smarties, and they'll get it nearly right or something. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, you got to. All the idea for 1212 came from me. The logic connection between all the parts of the story, and it is extremely complicated what I'm doing. Extremely complicated. I understand that. The most complicated thing I've probably ever done, which is crazy. And all the pieces came together in my head. The logical parts of that were it's like a question answer thing. It's like the best sounding board for me. That's the way I use it. It gives me ideas, but I don't just take them. I analyze them, and a lot of the to and froing is, I would say, 90% me. So I'm driving it, pushing it into this direction, doing that. And I just forgotten something this morning. Oh no, I didn't write it down. Wow, did you, Kelly? That's amazing. I could easily do that. I would easily use ChatGPT to do my health. Yeah, amazing. And the thing is, Kelly, you've got to believe it as well. You've got to believe that it's gonna work. That's the thing. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine having a a sounding board, but if you don't believe it, it's not. It's not going to. It's not going to help you. You believe that it's going to help you, and then it. Do you know? You know what I'm saying? Belief in the knowledge. Yeah, and yeah, Kelly. So that is another thing for me. Now, what I've done. Okay, this is massive. This is massive. So now I'm getting to the stage. So with this project, it feels like someone's taken the handbrake off. And because I've gone completely crazy of all these different things, so I've got connections forwards, backwards. It's just immense, the story. Huge, huge. And I understand each part of it, so I can create it daily if I need to. I can change the story. I can go in a different direction. It is amazing. So I think with that, what it's done is finally, at the grand old age of what I am, it's enabled me to let the creativity, and I've been brave enough to allow it out, to just go. And it's just amazingly exploded. And I put this down to caffeine as well. I didn't drink coffee for 10 years. And then I did. And I've been using coffee and walks. So I stopped for about 2 months and just thought of stuff. Yeah, I just thought of stuff. And this gave me a massive, massive, huge creative. It was like this stuff just popped into my head, this story and what I'm doing. Massive, crazy amounts of creativity. It felt like my brain was at 100%. That's what it felt like. It was finally working when it would pop all these things together, and I was all in the same zone and everything else. Amazing. But now the challenge is, it's like in the bath, walking, on the bike. I've got all these ideas and I can't remember them all. And I've done memory stuff before, but it's annoying to keep doing a memory system to remember them, and I can't be bothered. So now I'm going to get some kind of device to record it. Hi. Thanks, Calvita. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a dictaphone, a push button. Someone said about getting a Meta glasses, something like that. But that's what I'm going to do. Because it's like, well, we've got 3-4 things I wrote down this morning on the bike, and things I forget. It's like, it's too much. I need it to basically push or something like that quickly. Hi, Tanzania. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Yeah, that's what I need now, because now it's getting to the point where my brain is creative all day and night. Sometimes I wake up in the night and with an idea or a storyline, which is crazy. So yeah, I should look for that. Or should look how to do Twitch. Twitch with OBS how. No, I do, but it's annoying. I like it, but I just don't feel like it's not recorded. It annoys me that I have to write it down, and then it annoys me that I don't use it as a list to do it as well. Hi. So yeah, lots of things. But yeah, I've got to. That's what I've got to do. And I've got loads of places that. Okay, thanks. I'm gonna put that in. It's got to be small. I've got, like that or a lapel or something really. I've got one. I've got an old one, but it's like a pushy button thing. I think these Meta glasses, people keep saying, I don't want to spend 800 quid or whatever they are. Yeah, it's got to be smaller than that. Yeah, it would be, yeah. It doesn't, that's really, £90, yeah. But thanks. Does it? Interesting. It is. Yeah, paper and pen. Yeah. I did so much thinking. It's like today's like the rest day, but it's not. But yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Bowler Hat Rebellion. Not the kind of cash that I want to spend, but yeah. I've probably got 3 dictaphone type things, but I just want it small, like tiny. It's got to go on my ear or on my lapel or something like that. True. Never a rest day, yeah. But yeah, that's why. So another thing about this is that what I'm doing is like the first time that I've actually ring fenced my own project with unlimited creativity within it. So yeah, which is the very thought of waking up and that day deciding what I'm going to do and be able to change it and be able to be the last person to say, this is what's going out is... No, I don't think it is. I think it's just the opposite, Kelly. And I put breaks in. I've put breaks in the system as well, so I know that I'm not being ridiculous. And yes, I'm tired. And yeah, it's taken hours and hours. And I knew that. But yeah, it's going a lot quicker and a lot easier than it was before. And I've learned so much. Mental, crazy amounts of stuff in the last 28 days. Really. It is about myself, about doing this, about how it will work. You know, really. It is, you know, I am doing absolutely everything. Yeah, I think paranormal phenomenon. It's not easy to say that, you know that. Para, I'm going to call you. Thanks for the gift. Yeah, Kelly, and I'm having breakthroughs. You know, I'm having, you know, already I'm getting a bit here and a bit there. When you break through, like people looking at it, thanks, paranormal phenomenon. Yeah, I think it's all happening, all of it together, and the only way I do it. But yeah, you know, I was talking to someone on Saturday when I did parkrun about what I'm doing, and he nearly fainted of when I'm telling him what I'm doing. He's like, "What, Dean?" He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm creating a story. I'm creating the words, the voiceover, the images. I'm editing it. You know, it is immense. Creating the music, creating the sound effects, doing the color grading, doing the social media, and then I do a live at the end. You know, it's crazy. I'm working on a show called 1212, which is a daily show, which is 60 seconds every day, and the story is building every single day. The story is so complicated, I could never explain it to anyone. It is multi-layered. It has, most projects have like one high concept thing. I've got probably 5 or 6 high concept things I'm doing. It is nuts. It's nuts. No one would try this if they were sane. But yeah, it's great. And I know that I can do. I'm doing it. I've done it. You know. Yeah, I'm tired. I've done loads of mistakes. I've done. You know. No, it's not the quality I want. But the story has progressed, and people are asking me about the story. People are asking me about the story. Nice. Yeah. So every day, every single day, I'm creating part of a story that adds to everything. I've created this 28 days. I've got 12 characters now, 13 characters. I've got 6 locations. I've got ships. I've got objects. I've got lore. I've created a language. It's crazy. I was working out how much, and I haven't finished doing the. Plus, I'm doing social media. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, I'm doing social media as well. So I'm putting it out there on 7, 8 platforms. Plus, answering all the messages. Self-promotion. Then I'm doing the website. I'm putting the pages on the website. If you go to the website, phil.ai, you'll see all the characters and everything laid out. It is. Most people would have given up on about the 3rd day, I'm sure. And I'm not bigging myself up. I'm just saying it's incredibly hard. Incredibly hard. It is, you know, mentally, physically, emotionally, technically, creatively. It's at my limit. Finally, I'm at my limit. Yeah, and I'm not bigging myself up. I just do lots of things. I do music, I do images, I do creativity, I do all this stuff. So basically, I put myself in a situation where I have to put it all together every day. And that's the other thing is there are no excuses. That there is only doing it. That's it. So it's incredibly hard. Whether I'm bigging myself up or not, it is hard. Yeah. Yeah. And I see some people are good at writing, some people are good at editing, some people are good at creating video, some people are creating visuals, some people are doing video. I'm doing all of it. All of it. So yeah. Mad Kelly. Bowler Hat Rebellion. Dean. Yeah. It is mad. But yeah, it is like I'm on fire. I'm finally all the creative stuff is coming out. So yeah. Bring it on. I want to do more. Yeah. It's always the same. Put yourself in the most hardest place. And yeah. And I'm acting as well. And voice acting and yeah. Creating characters, it's just really. Yes. Apart from that, not really. So it's totally absorbing. Totally absorbing. But I love it. Absolutely love it. Is it good? I don't know. People are commenting, and yeah, the most exciting thing for me. Yeah. I'm absolutely destroyed and totally content as well. So yeah. Hi Lisa. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. I love it. It has become something else. So yeah. Long may it go on. And yeah, I'm seeing small little steps and stuff, and I don't know, Bowler Hat Rebellion is pushing me and feeding me and helping me and supporting me. I've already got a little group of people on my side, which feels really great, egging me on. Ask, as I say, someone asks about your story, it's like it's real. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's real. They say the character or they say the location or something like that, or they joke about something, and then and sometimes you're like, oh yeah, you forget not part of the story, but oh yeah, they're talking about that. Wow, they picked up on this or that. So yeah, it is crazy. I can't wait. Right then, 48 minutes we've been on here. I should go. More to do. Stuff to do. It's like admin day today. But there are so many moving, and it's the moving pieces that I've created within all of this is, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it came from, but yeah, I think a lot of people think it's total trash, but they don't understand. But yeah, all good. All good. Right, I think it's time to go. It's time for coffee? No, tea. Too late for coffee. Aurora, hello. Yeah, some of them will survive, some of them won't. So many things, Kelly. I could I could go through 50 lessons I've learned over the last 28 days, and 50 things that have been terrible, 50 things that have been amazing. It's like, oh wow, some really great people. Like, oh my god, this is, and other people go, oh yeah, Fatboy Slim. Hello. Right then, I'm going to go. Hello, YouTube. Oh. But yeah, still exercising, still doing stuff. That's an hour because it's asked me to do the thingy bob. Yeah. So many moving pieces. It would take me a long time to explain all the bits, which is great. Now God, I'm not saying it anywhere near me. Good, Kelly. That's also in my plan of plans as well. Do not put me in the same. I'm not saying I'm anything like these, but I do understand now J.K. Rowling, these writers that created this massive thing, because it's easier to create a massive thing than focus on a little. Because if you're creative, then you need to go to this massive area like a playground, rather than writing this or creating this little bit. I need to go there. Then my brain works. It doesn't like this little box. It doesn't like that. I understand why J.K. Rowling was writing the 7th book at the beginning now, and I understand, Tolkien had all these worlds and the languages and the money and the voices, and I understand how that all works now because I've had to go through it myself. So yeah, no, my stuff is not as good as theirs. No, it will never be. But complexity and layering and lore. I didn't know how to spell lore. L-O-R-E. I thought it was L-A-W. That's how silly I am. But that kind of thing, you've got to absorb it. What is my currency? How does it work? What do they say? What do they do? What do they talk? Where are they located? How does this work? How does this fit into that? Does that box fit into this? Does that fit? All those things. Until you do it and you sit there and you go, oh my God, if that goes there, then that can't go there. And it's immense, and the ability for me, that is the most exciting thing. I can change the music, to change the script, to change the word, to change what you see, to change what you hit, to have that creative ability. It's like J.K. Rowling going into Harry Potter film and then tweaking the wand, and then making it change a different sound. That's what I can do. So that is, yeah. It's mad. It's mad. Yeah. And I'm sure lots of people can do lots of different bits, but for me to do all of that and do it every day is very exciting for me. Very exciting. Yeah. Writing's not my thing, and I've done acting. Oh my God, I didn't want to do acting, but when I thought about this, I thought, yeah, I didn't know how to ride a bike when I started, but yeah, I can ride a bike. Yeah. Yeah, this is new. No one's doing this. I know that. But yeah. And I think about a lot of the sci-fi writers. I absorb them. Bowler Hat Rebellion, if you're still there, he's like the font of all knowledge for sci-fi. But I think about those guys and I thought, what would they be like today? What would they be doing? This is what they'd be doing if they could. I know that. that it's an absolute for me and a lot of people, and I understand more about creativity as well. Is it's fundamental for me every day to express something. If I don't express something, I can't function. So whether that's creating music, whether it's creating video, story, creating stuff, I can't live. That's not the word, but I can't function without doing that. There's stuff coming out, and it needs to be in something, do something, create something. So yeah. And this is bizarrely, this is one of the 6 parts of the high concept thing that I'm doing is also in there as well, Kelly. As I say, it's beyond this. It's beyond what I'm doing. I know. Yeah. Then we go crazy spiritual kind of, mad stuff. But yeah, I'm tapping into something that has always been in my ability, and now I'm, with the help of AI and the tools and the system and my skills and the age that I am, with all the different, I am enabling it all in one space. Mad. I try to explain it to someone else. It's like, imagine all the things that you've done, and what I've done that and then stacked them. I know. Who knows? I don't know. People might think it's crap. I just, every single day, I look at it and go, it's either genius or it's total garbage. But it's not my right to choose. The world will choose. Some will say it's rubbish. Some will say it's good. Some will say I'm a genius. Some will say I'm an absolute idiot. That's the way it is. And I've had all of those already. I'm either making a complete idiot of myself, or I am doing my biggest work of art. One or the other. But yeah, there we go. And I think that's AI as well, isn't it? AI has given me the ability to fill the gaps that I found hard. So yeah, make you feel great. But yeah. I can't believe that I'm saying this. It's bizarre for me. It's bizarre. But yeah, let's hope it works. But yeah, that if it doesn't work, what I'm going to do is be part of a film, a system, a book, something so creative. I know that's what's going to happen, because I know what I can do now. That's the other thing, is, as I say, I've learned more about myself probably in the last 28 days than I've learned in the last 28 years about what I can do, and the depths of creativity. The depths of creativity is. This is what I know now, is that yes, it is a muscle and all that stuff where you do it every day, but I've always worried that I'd run out of ideas. I've always worried that there's a level. I always called it a capacitor on a chip a chipboard. I don't know if you heard of that before. Capacitor. I hope I'm not explaining, but capacitors are like a little drum, a little cylinder on a circuit board, and what all they do is they fill up with electricity and they dispel. So I always looked at it like that. I had so much creativity, and then it went, and so much creativity, and then it went. I don't believe that anymore. I believe that actually what you're doing by the cylinder is something that you've created, or the construct that you put around the project. That is not true. I don't believe that anymore. I believe the Tolkien, the J.K. Rowling, the people that have endless ideas. Noel Gallagher, for example, you just said I couldn't write a bad song. For a period of time, I couldn't write a bad song. Masterplan was done like in 20 minutes or something. One of my favourite songs. And he's just like, oh yeah, hold on, you need a B-side, hold on, I'll just go in the kitchen, give us 10 minutes, let's see what I can do. Masterplan, G. So that's what I think. I think now the way to do it is to be, there is no end. It's there. You don't have, if you worry about it, it won't come to you. Create a character now for me. I can create a character from a taste, from an idea. Hi, FlixLab. We're going completely crazy. I'm going deep. I wish you were here, actually, FlixLab. But yeah, so creating a character is now like, I don't allow myself to be precious. I allow it just to come to me, and then the idea will just flow into whatever. Yeah, it can be an image. It can be, I could look at that speaker now in front of me and take High Graphic Warehouse. I could take that speaker. I could, already my brain's gone to a character. I can hear the voice of the character speaking now. So it's crazy. It's, yeah. So I think for that, you've got to say, no, the construct of creativity is all in the construct that you built for yourself. You've got to go wider, bigger, massive, unlimited, and then it all comes. Do it the opposite way. But yeah, I was always worried there wasn't enough in me, and I realized that it's actually unlimited. The thing that is always the construct and the problem is time. Kelly, did you see my latest video? Have a look at that. Have a look at that. And I'm laughing to myself on my own, laughing to myself some of the stuff I do. And I look at that and go, you're absolutely nuts, but I love it. I love it. Have a look, 12:12. Right, I've got to go, FlixLab. We should have a talk, should we? Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Kelly. Thank you. Yeah, have a look. Have a look. But yeah. Why, Kaz? Hello. So, yeah, this is the thing as well, Kelly. That is the most bizarre thing. Is as soon as you stand up and be yourself, you get all these other people, and they just, it's like a magnet, like FlixLab, just like, people just appear. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, people just appear, and they're like, like you known them for 3,000 years, and you probably have. But that's another storyline that I'm gonna. But yeah, it is. Synchronicity. Yeah, and I see that as well. There's Preston, who's gone. Wow, Preston, who does the automation, he's gone way into something. But I look at his moment of like, oh yeah, he's talking about mirrors and stuff. Brilliant. It's great. And bizarrely, the same period of time that he said he went through that, I think, is the same period that I just stopped everything and thought about. So it's probably the same moment in time that I had my epiphany. So yeah, he's talking about Preston. You have to find him, but yeah, I love the guy. I think it's brilliant. But yeah, right. What is it? 4:30? It's only 4:30. Well, that's good. That's good. I've got loads more to do. Loads more to do. But Kelly, yeah, keep in touch. FlixLab, how you doing? I bet it's still hot over there, FlixLab as well, and it's flipping free. No, it's not that bad. It's not that cold today. Right, let's go. Cup of tea, I think. I've got 16 things I've written down I'm not going to do. I'm going to try and do them. But yeah. It's cold there, is it? Yeah. Where are you, Kelly, if you don't mind me asking? You in England or are you elsewhere? I'm in Redhill in Surrey. Yeah, still hot. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, it's just starting to get... Yeah. 16 things we won't do. In Canada, oh, yeah, well... Yeah, well, it's going to be cold then, isn't it? I was speaking to someone in Canada a few years ago. I remember saying, oh, yeah, what's it like there? Oh, yeah, minus 17. So, oh, gee, no. No thanks. No. Hi, Benny. Yeah. 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 Well, FlixLab's in Spain, so yeah. That's where we should be right now. That's where we should be. Right, 1 hour and 10 minutes I've been on here. Very easy to talk, which is another bizarre thing. Never thought I could talk for that long, but yeah. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go and make something. That's what we should do. We should go and make something. Yeah, and you bowl hat. We got to speak, dude. How are we going to do this? We got to meet up or something. London. Let's work it out. Next, you said not next month. The other when soon. That is going to be a conversation. I'm going to put my AI on. Yeah, soon. Very soon. Yeah, we'll work it out. I haven't got anything planned. I've cut everything. I've like all these things that come up. Like I did probably 5 or 6 events in a month. Now, cancelled. Just don't want to do it. I don't want to do anything. People ask me out. It's like, yeah, okay. Don't want to go. Don't want to go. One thing in my mind. Chocolate. No, it's not chocolate. No, 12-12. But yeah. Right, let's go. But yeah, soon. We'll have to... I'll tell you who else. There's someone else that actually... Yeah, I don't know where... Yeah, I think he's in the north. I keep thinking about doing a little get-together. Oh, yeah. Do you know what I'm doing? Do you know what I really want to do? This is a crazy idea. So I'm going to say this before and just see what So what I was going to do at the end of the month, I was going to do a AI video get together. I know, maybe not. But what I want to do, which I haven't done, is DJ. I've created 230, 250 music tracks with video. So they've got video with them. And I wanted to DJ the video. So instead of putting music together, put the video together and DJ the video on a screen or screens. So I thought, that's it. I'll just do it. Just do it. Stop talking about it and do it. So yeah, it's going to be a paid thing, like 10, 20 quid or something like that, because I've got to hire somewhere. I could do it here or something. And then other people can do it. And we get people together as a VJ, AI VJ stuff, music orientated, not AI video, but AI music, not AI music, but music with AI video. What do you think? Terrible idea? Good idea. Hi, Gracie. Oh, my voice is going now. No answer. No one's saying anything. Good idea. Yeah, I had a funny thing you could DJ. Yeah. This is what I was thinking was that actually we could do DJs and VJs as a kind of break, but also people in the past, because even though you can do like really clever video to music now, actually some of the creations I did were very like, it'd be like people go back to the 70s and stuff and get some of the stuff. Yeah. And it's it's what I want to do is an experience. It's not a DJ, thumping, music night. It's like, weird, wonderful kind of, like this is mind-bending stuff. Some of the stuff I've done is like taking you to different places, not bigging myself up. It just like, you're like, okay, what is going on here? That's what I want to do. Something like futuristic, of course. I'm just going to do it. All right. Now I've talked about it, I have to do it next month. I'll put it on. But yeah, it's going to be a ticketed thing. People have to pay because I've got to hire a hall or a place. Do you know what I was thinking as well? When someone sees someone from across the room, it's not them, it's the music, it's the best. Okay. I'm confused about what you're saying, Kelly. Explain a bit more for me. Yeah, paid event, a room. Yeah, I was thinking like 80s, like warehouse. Be too cold, wouldn't it? But that kind of, like weird, like KLF kind of, where they rock up in a warehouse with speakers and stuff like that. FlixLab, you'd love this, wouldn't you? You're thinking now, aren't you? Maybe you should come over. We start like an underground every month. We start with like, what I wanted to do was like, in my head, I've probably got like 6, 7 monitors. So what I was thinking is like having lots of different speakers and then VJing the music and the stuff. I've got some really weird stuff, but also some very like normal dance music and stuff like that. So you could bring it, but from a point of, and there's the first block to count. Thank you very much for being the first. Yep. No. Just want to block you. Mute and block. There we go. Yeah. FlixLab, if you're still there. Bowler Hat Rebellion. Start thinking about that. But that's what an idea is. I was thinking about calling it. Yeah, you should come over once a month. Come over, get the cheapest flight you can, zip over or drive. We work it out. And you'd help, yeah. We set the speakers up. We'd get somewhere. We'd hire somewhere. 10 quid, 20 quid a ticket. I don't know, something. You'd love it, wouldn't you? Lasers. FlixLab, lasers. Yeah? Experience. That's what I'm thinking. It's going to be like, we do it as, it's not a club night. I don't want like drunken idiots. That's not what it is. It's AI experience of this is more than what we think it is, isn't it, Kelly? It's not just AI. It's not just something. We are experiencing something else. This is not it's not going to be a club night. There's going to be club music. I'm going to play digital music because that's what I do. But it's more than that. It's going to be an experience, some of the stuff, I look at that and go, oh my God, I still look at it and it's a moment in time. They are, if you put it next to AI video now, you go, oh, but if you put some of the 70 stuff next to today, some of the 20 stuff of black and white movies, it's a moment in time. So yeah, let's do it. We're going to do it. That's it. Okay. We'll talk about speakers, setup, location. We'll do it. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get how many tracks I've done. 400, 300, 200, hundreds of videos of music, hundreds, and put them out there and let people watch them and experience something else, because it's not just the music. It's not just the visuals. It's a combination of both. Yeah, it's going to be communicating with what I've done and other people. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, we're doing it. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I'm going to I'll put tickets, a space. It could be around this table. First of all, I don't care, whatever. But yeah, my idea was always multiple monitors, big speakers, the visuals, me VJing music and video together. There we go. We put it on extra loud then, Kelly. Hello. Very well. X67423P. Yeah, you come over as well. We're talking about doing a music and video night. 10, 20 quid, I don't know, whatever it is, a ticket, something to get people together. Right, I'm going. I've got to go. That's probably the third live call that I've said. As soon as you come on, I'm going. X67423P, isn't it? Andy Hayes, hello. Right. But yeah, I'm going to put a date. I'll put tickets. We're going to do it. Yeah. Go and create something. Create. Let's go. Kelly, a pleasure. Absolute pleasure. Thanks for the likes, the shares, the support, allowing me to get this crazy stuff out of my head. It really helps. It really does. Yeah, we will. We'll talk. Bold Hat Rebellion, you're coming. You are there, sir. Whatever. That's what we got to do. We got to get a little once a month. I'm not doing it like once a month. A focal point, something, a thing. Maybe it's all AI. I don't know, but yeah, I'm thinking the last Friday of the month, the last Saturday, maybe it's the last Saturday. The last Saturday. Saturday sounds better for some reason. Friday's a bit beery, isn't it? Like everyone's released. Saturday's a bit more kind of, yeah. That's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a date on. and call it something. I've got a few ideas. All right, let's go. Right, thank you. See you very soon. Thanks. Bye, YouTube. Thanks for the endless stream of people that you send me. 4